Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Rowell. Alright, it's the second of my 3-day weekend this week, and since my thumb is still a little sore, it's definitely doing better now. I actually kind of broke the rules last night and went in the pool a little bit and got it moist and got it wet just because that kind of helped clean it up a little bit too. I dried it off real careful and it looks better now. And I think that was probably a good move to make. But I think I am going to continue kind of on light duty for the rest of this weekend. So rather than working out in the garage, I think I'm going to try and tackle this pile today. This is in the living room, and this is probably the last big section, with the exception of like the guest bedroom, where there's a large concentration of stuff that still needs to be unpacked. So I think I'm going to start with that. I think my decision might also have to do with the fact that it's going to be like 104 outside today, and so maybe the garage isn't the best place to be. But I think that's what's going to be the task for today. But before we do that, I got a couple of other things that I want to do. I want to get over to the storage locker and clean that out so I can give them my 2-week notice. Because then it's less that I have to pay for. It's already been a week since I moved out of there. So if I clean it out, then I can, say, okay, that's it. I'm out of there. You can do whatever you want, and I'll minimize my expenses. Also, you may recall that I had someone do my taxes a few weeks ago. Well, a few months ago now. That was a priority before I could start, looking for a house. And that guy still has my paperwork. Now, I got a kind of an email message a few days ago reminding me that my taxes are due on the 15th. Here in the United States, tax day is April 15th, but because of the whole virus excitement, they pushed tax day out for 3 months. It's now July 15th, and so we're coming up quick on tax day. And I got an automated message from the company that did my taxes, reminding me that my taxes need to go in. So I was a little concerned about that, so I sent an email off to the actual guy who did my taxes, and he says, yeah, that's just an automated thing we send to everyone. But I also asked when it was that I could go pick up my all my paperwork and all the stuff that I gave them, which they still have. And they says that is, while they're doing all the social distancing and all of that stuff is at their main office. So I want to go pick that up and get that out of there, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. So let's get that done, and then we're going to start tackling this job today. Now, on my way out the door, I started thinking about this window that I need to replace, and now that it was light out, I decided to take a closer look at it, see if I could figure out something specific about the company that made the windows, so I could get an idea of who to go to get them replaced. Turns out that it's a company called Window World, and they're just local here in Waco. And so I just got off the phone with them, and we're going to try and get an appointment made, hopefully in the next couple of days, or maybe on my next weekend, to get this window replaced. Now, that really makes it convenient that it is a local company. And it turns out I actually found out some good information. Apparently, the previous owners replaced all of the windows in this house in 2013. So it's good to know that. I also got, since I'm the new owner of the house, we've transferred the warranty for the remaining windows over to me. So if anything, goes wrong ever from the manufacturing standpoint, I can get them replaced under warranty. Now, obviously, they're not going to be able to replace this under warranty because I broke it intentionally. But it's good to know that, and we got that all transferred over, and let's see what happens on that too. Alright, so I'm back from running my errands. I got my tax stuff picked up, so that's all taken care of. They've confirmed that my tax stuff did go out. I was a little concerned about that because I got that email I told you about. But they did confirm that everything went out and everything should be fine on that. I got over to the storage lockers, was able to clean out one of the storage lockers, the one that I had the key for. I kind of went over to the other one just in case maybe they accidentally took the lock with them too, but unfortunately the lock is on there. So I have contacted the company. They apologize profusely, and they're going to try and find it. But worst case scenario, I may end up having to just have that lock cut off. So we'll cross that bridge if and when we come to it. I also decided, since I was in the neighborhood, I was going to run by the company that does my auto insurance and just give them the change of address information. And when I got in there, I started thinking, you know what? I need to set up a homeowner's policy, and I bet you these guys can do that. So I just spent probably the last 45 minutes in there setting up a really good homeowner's policy. And you know, it covers basically everything. And since I'm lumping it in with my auto insurance and stuff like that, it's actually really reasonable. So I'm going to get auto insurance and homeowner's insurance for about $250 a month. So that was a good move. I'm glad I did that. That's one more thing I just have to get off the list. And so I think that's what I've got done in terms of, that's all I got to do for running errands today. So let's go unpack that room. Oh, I also forgot, I got a call while I was at the insurance agent's office, and it was a call from the window company, and they've confirmed that they're going to do something, but unfortunately it's going to take about 4 weeks for them to order the window and get it made. So they said they'd call me back in about 4 weeks and schedule something. So I'm just gonna have to live with cardboard on the window for a while. I don't think it's a big problem. My main issue is just keeping the air in, so the cardboard will be fine. I don't think it'll be a security issue because all the gates going into the backyard are locked. So this is a low crime area to begin with, and anyone who was going to try and break into the house would have to jump the fence anyways. So I think we'll be fine for that. But that's in motion, and we're going to get going on everything else now. And there's another good reason for not working outside today. We haven't even peaked out yet. It's supposed to hit 104. All right, so I got a lot of progress done here. I didn't quite clear everything out, but got a lot of work done. Got everything kind of consolidated a little bit. I gotta, you know, find kind of put things into categories, and then that way I can kind of figure out where everything goes again. I did find kind of a couple of cool things I want to show you though. So let's go look at those. You may remember that a little over a year ago, Jordan made a few of these ceramic artwork pieces, kind of similar to that artist that's been doing stuff around LA, and he gave me one of these. And if I remember correctly, this was like one of the last things that I packed up, because I got it like right at the end. I think he might have even brought it over the day that we packed up the last pod. So it was kind of fun to pull that out and find that again, and that was kind of cool. We're going to find someplace great to put that. You may also recall that this thing hung in Jordan's apartment for a number of years, and he gave that to me at one point. He was kind of downsizing a little bit, and he knows I'm a fan of the Beatles probably more than he is, so he gave me that, and I was happy to see that. That will get someplace, that'll get placed someplace in a place of honor in this place, because, you know, John Lennon was the man. And of course I'm digging out some of the artwork I had around the house. You know, I'm a beer lover, so this is something my parents got me a number of years ago, and that hung in my house for a while, and it will hang in my house again. And of course, of utmost importance, I found most of my CDs. I think that's all of them. So they're at some point going to go onto the shelves here. At this point, the shelf is just kind of holding some of the knickknacks until I find a place for them. But that's good. It's going to be good to have those back together and available for use. Right now I've been kind of surviving with just the music I had on my iPod and my cell phone. So it'll be good to have my entire music collection with me again. So anyway, I think, you know, like I said, I got a lot more to do, but I think I'm going to end it for the day. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.